Hello there. This second part of my exploration of Cabalist guns will focus on Nova guns, not the Templar variety, but what's dubbed as Nova guns in terms of the results. Since this subject may be confusing to newcomers, let me start by explaining the concept. Hellgate includes a group of affixes called Novas. Those produce a Nova when their requirement is met, and are split into three groups. For the sake of convenience, those have been dubbed as such. On hit, that triggers whenever an enemy is hit. On kill, that only triggers when an enemy is killed. And when hit, that triggers when the player is hit. There is also the incredibly rare, unique when attacking variety and the unreleased when the player dies variety, but those are pretty much inconsequential in the Nova discussion. So, Nova gun is a term that refers to guns that are modded with on-hit Novas. Since the internal cooldown of such Novas is quite low, guns with high rate of fire and many mod slots take advantage of them to produce massive amounts of AoE damage. So, which guns fit this role? Surprisingly not too few. The first natural contenders are Bane Blasters and Viridian Drakes. Bane Blasters come with a rate of fire of 300, which is quite respectable. They also come with up to 4 slots, which Nova guns need, and a range of 20 meters, which allows the user to keep some distance from enemies. Most notably, they also deal splash damage, so each shot may damage multiple enemies, and each enemy damaged will have their own chance to trigger a Nova. Viridian Drakes, on the other hand, have a constant rate of fire and produce 7 beams each. Naturally, constant rate of fire is great for triggering Novas, and the maximum of 4 slots also helps. Sadly, they also come with a much shorter range of 10 meters, which may endanger the player. It's noteworthy that both weapon types have a unique version each that may actually be better than regular versions. TechSmith's Noxee Blaster, also dubbed as Noxee, has double the rate of fire of regular Bane Blasters. Sadly, it's also a low-level gun that can only drop on a first kill off the Super Ego of 314, and it only comes with up to 3 slots. On the other hand, the Beryl Dragon deals splash damage, unlike its regular counterparts. Splash damage does give it an edge in terms of triggering Novas, but sadly it too is a low-level unique that comes with up to 3 slots. Another alternative to Viridian Drakes may be found in Biotox rifles. Those two-handed guns also have a constant rate of fire, and they also deal splash damage on top of direct. They also come with up to 5 slots and have a much better range of 20 meters. What makes them less than ideal though is that they fire a single beam, as opposed to 7, and they are two-handed, which means they can practically have fewer Novas than a set of Drakes. Lastly, an honorable mention should go to Rebounders. This is one gun type whose efficiency varies quite wildly, depending on whether the player is indoors or outdoors. While the rate of fire of 150 may not be impressive in theory, their projectiles bounce off of surfaces. Thus they can be magnificent in confined spaces, either as Nova guns or even SFX guns, and they even come with a very decent maximum of 5 slots. Sadly, unlike other Cabalist weapons, those don't have a higher level counterpart, so there's only a low level variety of them. They're also much less effective in open areas, so they're arguably not the best all-round choice. So that's the ones I could find. If you feel there's any I've missed, please let me know below. As always, thank you for watching.